Okay, what we're going to do is this. I did a little bit of a video, but we got way off course. Way off course, but it's not, but you're just not ready for it. That should be number one and foremost that they speak about in church, schools, universities. If they're going to push that, that should be number one. Why isn't it? Why isn't that push number one? Because what is a component to doing that? And more. Foods. Addiction. With addicts and alcoholics, it's the mind terror. That's number one. You have individuals, it's insane because, see, what's legal in the system that y'all are taking up for, this is how an Ahriman spirit works. In your world, those are real. All those, what do those actually do in the long run? Yes. So when an alcoholic has so much terror in their brain from so much damage forced onto them in an environment created to do that to them, they've seen so much stuff, treatment, blah, 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 and then they go to the centers and then start taking those, and guess what? They don't help. No, if you say they do, you're on another substance. If you say something about mine, cannabis is from the fucking ground. It's a plant. That's the Ahrimanic spirit. Ahriman is attached to this. So now, if we're going to go in there because of all this mental torture, and now we're going to trust a system designed to fail anyways, we're going to be on those now. Well, now those go in there and alter the thinking and the healing. There's no healing in here. Okay, so that, trust me, I've been there. I know all about the fake shit. My journey is physically through the system over and over and over and over and over again. So you do not have a pot to fucking piss in if you're on here to fucking try to come at me with your Ahrimanic bullshit. You shut the fuck up and listen. Okay, you piece of shit people who think that you can come at me and leave these shit ass fucking comments without any thorough goddamn investigation, and all you can do is go, hey Google, see, he's wrong. You're a fucking child, generational DNA. Shut the fuck up. Okay? This is real shit right here, you fucking jokes. So now, that mental torture is still there. And you know what the industry will tell you? Well, you'll have those thoughts for 2 or 3 months. Come on back and we'll change it. For 6 months I had them. Because of those. I had those. And I know you do too. You don't even have to be drinking or anything. That can influence that. Because the life is shit. And that individual is like, there's no use for this. There's no use for this. So what they can do is go to that cabinet that they had ankle surgery 2 years ago and got 30, we're going to say 30 of these rock stars. They're just sitting in there. They didn't need them. Now they just saw some shit to solidify their thinking that your fucking government pushes in schools and churches and everything. So now, this is how easy it is for that to happen. Let me go walk to my cabinet. Gone, dead. You know what the Christians and church people will say, and godly people? I'm a real Christian. They'll tell you, well, they're not taking it the way they're supposed to. How old are you? I'm 59. You see my house and everything? I see the fucking 5-year-old in your brain. Because this is what I'm going to tell you right now. The people that laugh at me and you about what what's discovered us and woke us up. If the people that make fun of me and mock me and say, ignore him, he's fucking crazy, if they get just a little bit of the truth, then that's a 95% rate of what they might do. Have we? Nope. Because see, then that means their whole life is a lie. And when a real fucking human being wises up and realizes, oh my God, they have spent their whole life in that shit, and this shit, and that shit. And that fucking spirit will not change. And if it does a little bit and grabs some of it, Arimon will take them straight to the medicine cabinet. It does his job. But that's not the gist of this video. Everything is an invention of us. Okay? When this act alone happens, your Holy Spirit and your soul, okay, you have a spiritual cord connected to the firmament in the ether, and it goes above the moon. Listen to me. Y'all got doo-doo dick Disney brains. When this physical cavity ceases to exist, that is cut, and you ascend. But before you ascend, you're going to see a mural of your existence. Your thoughts and your emotions, which is your memory, your fear, everything in your mind from TV, everything that caused you to commit that act right there transfers memory with you. Okay? We're going to say these are two gadgets. Okay? Back in the old day, you had to touch them together to do what? To transfer memory from this one to this one. Well, we're going to remember, Satan loves inventing shit from us. So here's earth down here. Here's heaven up here. When you cease to exist, the memory card, which is your subconscious, which is your thoughts, your feelings, your fears, everything that you've been consumed with from this materialistic Arimonic realm goes with you. 90% of your existence comes through your eyes. Why do you think it's so hard for the people around me to listen? Well, they're in that nasty habit. Wake up, take pills, watch the news. Go fuck off. Go do your slave labor. Get off. Go fuck off some more. Watch some TV. Watch gadgets all day long. Head down at night, taking more pills, snacks, create diseases, and repeat that over and 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 over. That's Arimon. Never question, never question, never question. Always make fun of people that are not as pathetic as you, which is everybody. So, the RAM, the cerebrum, your computer has a RAM. It stores memory there. That's an invention of the cerebrum. That's the motor, which is the cerebrum. And the transmission is the cerebellum. Thick oil, thin oil. Positive and negative. Pineal and pituitary. That's the battery. The hypothalamus is the alternator. We can fucking tie it all in. There's a spark that starts the car and the same damn thing with you. Now, ain't that a whole lot more fun to learn about than, hey, it's crazy, we're going to go get all the Disney shit today. I've got Disney Plus, Netflix, blah, 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 blah. You're a fucking Arimon spirit. Those thoughts that made that individual create that act are still there. You can't get away from them. You have to face them either here or the other side. And see, it should fucking make sense. This is what the world of God has. Like today. They're going to go for 1 hour. They're going to go for one Horus, which comes from Egypt, compared to the rest of the week. How many hours are in a week?
1 week is 158 hours.
167 hours compared to 1 hour. Now you tell me if you're for God. Where's God at in there? He ain't in there. You need to think about all these souls going to the other side with 5 hours of Disney in their brain. Those dumb shits are teaching the fucking fake all this. So, what we're doing is this. I'm just showing you how dumb you are. Okay. We're going to put God, world. Romans chapter 12, King James Version. I wish you would have said it, but I said the whole thing. Romans 12, chapter 12, verse 2. When you conform to the world, that's going to happen. Wonder why every pastor's not pastor. That's what I got off on that fucking video I'm not posting. I'll do a video on TOR, toroidal field. Creator, actor, pastor, mentor, inventor, tor. That word, it creates. Falsity within the mind, the image of God. And these dumb goy will tell you, oh no, we're a likeness. And it's like, you fuck. They're all getting dressed up in shit that white men made. Suits and everything. And vehicles they're driving out and spraying it all over in chemicals. I'm looking good for 1 fucking hour and then I'm going right back to being Arimon. But you are there too. It says, and be not conformed to this fucking world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. But the renewing of your mind comes from this. There's the moon and there's the sun. Negative and positive. This is the pituitary, this is the pineal. Okay, cells. Alright, this is a white-like substance and this is a yellow-like substance. And it talks about the land of milk and honey in Scripture. It's talking about your brain. Let's go over here. And I know some of y'all, that's the Arimon spirit going, don't listen to the land of milk and honey in Scripture.
According to Bible, King James Version, 8, and I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land unto a good land, and a large unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites.
Yeah, that's all. They've changed it all. Okay, but this is, and I come down to deliver out of the hand of the Egyptians. Remember, we just did a video about alchemical and how the pyramid and all that, it represents the brain. Those were real godly people. Listen, y'all have a fault. It doesn't fucking matter. Go Google whatever you want. We don't do that. We read books and wait years for answers to come to us. When your worldly knowledge, we've already went over it, or we did in the last video. Into the land flowing with milk and honey. When the land is corrupt and does not have the material that it is made of, then these thoughts, okay, this impulse, when you even see it, they always talk about stars doing it and athletes and stuff. No, they don't. They kill them and then get on their fake shit and go, look, we need to raise awareness. It's funny, they never took up for military branches for this over the trans agenda. Now, fuck y'all, keep doing it. We're going to give them sex changes. That shows you they don't fucking care about you. When these are corrupt, this is the battery. This is the battery under the hood of your car is right there. Right there is where that painting of whatever the fuck it is, they're holding their arms out like this. Well, that's the brain. That's them going, hey, I'm going to draw something and show y'all. I know what's up, but the goy don't. I'm just making fun of them. And I know it riles them up, but they know what they're dealing with. They ain't seen this in a long time. Same way that the phones transfer memory from here to here. Okay? Now you know how your memory transfers. Everything in your consciousness comes to life. You'll see your whole life. Your whole mural right there. Right there. So if that happens, you're going to face what you just did. Only here you get a fucking chance. Not over there. Because see, the TV keeps drilling the gadgets. People listen to songs and all that, and it riles them up. And the more of that act, then the more of those souls get harnessed too. Okay, look, here's Earth. This is cell towers. All right, here's the moon, and here's the sun, or whatever. Positive, negative, here's the ground. Oh, do I not have my cord? Spinal cord. Spinal cord. Electrical cord. Remember when these sympathetic nervous system, when this yellow, it comes out of the claustrum, the cloister, and then it goes one part in the pineal, one in the pituitary, yellow, white, positive and negative, and then it comes out of the out of the brain. It crosses at the base of the medulla down here, and so when wires cross, it creates more of a what? Current, more power, more currency. But see, what creates more currency within the goy brain is I want to be rich. Hell yeah. I'm going to fucking be rich. You do nothing now. And the money is within you. All right, now look. All right, here's people. Hey, everybody. Here's dogs, deer, whatever. Okay, we are made of trillions of cells. That's what we're made of. They'll tell you that these are for what? Cell phones that you've got in your hand. Move, James. You're made of trillions of cells. The phones have cells in them. The battery underneath the hood of your car has cells in it. And they'll tell you that these cell towers are for the cell phones. But you're made of trillions of cells. Well, now you've got rubber on your feet. What does rubber do? So now you've got rubber, asphalt, and all that. Okay? They cut your food with this right here. And it's in these. And it's in those. So now, what you have through y'all's ignorance against me is this and this, those chemicals, along with everything else that you eat and drink in your anatomy. And then the air is electric. You breathe it in, okay? Pulmonary, pull, moon, air. Air, moon controls the air, the fluids, everything in you. So when you breathe in, this is two acts. That's one world. That's another. Carbon. All this air goes into here and fills up all cavities. And that air combined with what I eat in the combustion chamber, which is your combustion system, which is your stomach, digestive system, it forms it into your blood. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and then it runs up here into the brain. So the gray pia matter is running on all vibrations. So the sun, the positive and negative, can charge the cells in me because I'm looking up, paying attention. No, Matt! You are crazy saying that cell towers control us and make our fucking thoughts and feelings come to life. They do. You're a fucking robot. It is so easy if you're an electrician to see this, but you're fucking ignorant. And that's to the ones against us. I love throwing that shit in there too. You have electrical cords, spinal cord. Okay? There's the solar sacral. I think this is the thick, this is thin. You've got a fucking oil rig down here pumping. That's where the oil mention comes from, is from us. because that's pumping to go up there. The elevator, that comes from us. The telegraph. See, when there's something wrong with the anatomy, it sends a telegraph to the brain going, I'm fucked up. But y'all's pills cover all that up. Here, take this and never fucking get better. But watching me in commercials say, oh, he's crazy. Because I'm Orimon. And I don't even know I'm a fucking slave robot that can't even look up. Now that you can see how that's programmed into you, through what you watch and through that shit, that is, look, all the fucking towers are upside down pentagrams that are the older ones. And we did a fucking video the other day on them. That's what I'm saying. These videos, I sat down and me and somebody that's on fire, and we sat there and we brainstormed. And I said, there's no way that they can wake up. Their connection, this Ahriman, Ahriman is alive. And unless you go through my journey, you'll never see it, but you'll get a glimpse of it. The whole thing with this plan of this thing is to get as many fucking souls to never look up that comes through this life. Bingo. Thank you. There's your answer. Think about it. They give you, y'all have even looked at these eclipses with your own fucking eyes and still can't see it. That's Ahriman. You don't get to claim Jesus with 1 hour a fucking week against me. I already know who you are. We give our whole life to Jesus Christ. All of it. You cuss and it's, look, what do you call 100? Do the percentage of that. What would that be? 0.67% of time, and then 98 or 99.33? 99.33? Is that it? That's fucked up. That's like a 95% failure rate in recovery. Everything has so much of a failure rate. Yet in y'all's world is, we're doing good. We're going to come out of this. Wow, I have a career. The hospital is full of sick fucking people. Them people that work there can't even goddamn breathe. They can't even bend over and tie their fucking shoes. You got paramedics now, and they saved my life, and I'm going to fucking blast you too. You can't fucking help people sick. It's insane. It's insanity. It's crazy. You cannot go through 12 fucking grades sitting down and expect to have. You have, back in the old schools when there wasn't a lot of students, there was more activity. But now since there's way more people, way more Ahrimanic technology, let's fucking make them stupid. Let's make them go inside. As you're sitting down, your organs are growing. And now those individuals who sit down in school and then sit down at home get this diseases which Ahriman represents. And then here comes the fucking Jesuit fake fucking deities. Yeah, you got a generational problem. Did you hear that? They went to that school over there. I've got a fucking Disney brain. He's fucking right. You're a fucking dummy. All that is in your blood. Fake. That those towers control. Prove me wrong. Go look up. Show me that the news doesn't control your existence. 1 hour a week compared to probably fucking 50 hours of news a week. And you've got Jesus? You got shit? That's why I hate fucking doing this. I didn't ask for this. And if I'm going to have everybody fucking hate me, then I'm going to get everybody to hate me, and it ain't me. It's the power of what has been covered up of God for a very long time. And I ain't fucking stopping. I'm going to hammer down southbound, bitches. I'm coming at you. I'm going to test that fucking spirit everywhere. Like I've been doing. What the fuck do you have to say with your lower nature, Disney dick mind after this if you've made it through it? What can you say? I got a piece of paper. Do you see our fake money? My money is in there. That charges us. And here comes rubber, and now those chemicals in the foods and everything stay in the anatomy and all that rubber, so the cosmic field, it can't go through you. So your rheumatism and all that other shit stays in your anatomy. Yeah, it charges your sickness, and you keep fucking going. Listen, the people around me, they won't do it. They won't listen. They'll be like, "Ooh, look at what I found. I got 9 years coming up." See, they can't give up the Arimonic fucking environment. They think all these stores that are the same fucking stores in every town is good for them. That's how stupid they are and the rest of the fucking world. There used to be tons of all kinds of small stores, mom and pop stores, black and white. Walmart knocked them all out. Where's the inclusiveness? Them floors in Walmarts are so fucking hard, they may give people shin splits on purpose. They make trillions of dollars. They could give everybody a fucking cart, ride around in. Instead, they make you fucking walk on the hardest shit ever. Because you're stupid and ignorant. Because you just got to go get those possessions that give you all the fucking diseases to begin with. And then in time, all that shit adds up to that. And then you're a statistic. And then we get to hear about you on the news every now and then. Yeah. But they don't tell you. You're taking everything in here with you. When you commit that, even if you don't do that and you live a natural life, you go to the other side never even fucking looking up. Never looking up. You need to fucking think about the power of that. And then again, it's like they do me. Okay, let's go. Every light up there is in your head. And it's in your fucking eyes too. Every one of them. All of them, but you're an Arimonic being. The only vibration you've ever had. Look at that TV. I know fucking 18-year-olds that work around us. 18, 19-year-olds. Listen, they'll show up and they'll go get a fucking little 2-year-old ice. Hey, because they still fucking vibe. And then here y'all are. You can see all these people running around. Can't even fucking turn the wheel because they're so big. Because they got a fucking milkshake this big with whipped cream and caramel topping and everything. And then there's a 5-year-old next to them going, "Oh, I sure like this, mama. Like this." That's a fucking satanic Arimonic spirit. That was poisoned from day one, and now they're going to pass the poison down to the next generation until the whole thing is fucking done. Because that is going to eradicate all fertility whatsoever. Y'all don't understand. They're going to, listen, they could wipe out humanity right now. But they got to use us. Okay? They're using you. You need to think about it. Was you designed to go in every fucking night and be like, "Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at my job, look at my title"? No. Now I got to go. I'm on fire and I love you. You built this too, whoever's watching this.